Hello and welcome back to the Swiss Crypto Podcast. I am Smiles, and in today's episode we are going to talk about a very interesting move by a state-backed bank here in Switzerland when it comes to cryptocurrency. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Basler Kantonalbank will begin offering Bitcoin investments throughout a subsidiary next year. It is the first state-backed lender to tiptoe into cryptocurrency territory. That's what the headline was already back on 3rd of August concerning the change of might, if you want to call it that way, of a cantonal bank here in Switzerland that is called Basler Kantonalbank or BKB. And this is quite an interesting turn, as you may imagine, because if you have already listened to some of my episodes here on the Swiss Crypto Podcast, you know that I like to point out ongoing adoption when it comes to cryptocurrency and blockchain, especially in Switzerland. But this one is actually a very important step. Until now, we've seen a lot of adoption of cryptocurrency here in Switzerland, especially with the crypto valley that is located in Zug. We've seen a lot of ongoing development when it comes to blockchain and also when it comes to push the awareness of the Swiss people on different advertisements around the Swiss country. But what we didn't have was bigger banks starting to adopt cryptocurrencies as a form of investment for the everyday people. We've had several private banks here in Switzerland, as Switzerland is quite famous for private banks. We've had some of them coming up and saying that they are now offering their private clients this way of investing, but it was never a bank that was there for the everyday people. But with this move now coming from the BKB, I think a new period or a new era when it comes to adoption of cryptocurrency has begun here in Switzerland, because it will be possible for everyday people to invest in cryptocurrencies with their normal banking accounts. And as I've just read to you, the BKB, the Basler Kantonalbank, is a special one because it is one that is backed by the state. It isn't a private bank. It is a official big bank that has an AA+ Standard & Poor's rating that is backed by the state if something happens, and they set a sign with this move that they are ready for a new way of investment or a new way of payment, and that is cryptocurrency. The article goes on and reads, "The local government-backed lender is the first cantonal bank in Switzerland to dip its toes in the burgeoning cryptocurrency scene, which until now is dominated by crypto banks SIBA and Signum, while traditional lenders like Falcon and Merki Baumann have also been more receptive than major banks UBS and Credit Suisse. Claire, formerly known as Bank Coop, possesses its own banking license separate from BKB. The parent company may soon also offer cryptocurrency services," the Swiss outlet reported. "Bank Claire is the digital competence center of our company, to which parent BKB also belongs. Cryptocurrencies are also an issue for us," Waltman was quoted. So from that we'll get several different names, and just to push them a little bit in order that we don't get confused, the Bank Claire, it's called, is a subsidiary bank from the bank Basler Kantonalbank, BKB. And BKB will offer cryptocurrency services. I won't go into details here since we don't have any details yet what they will look like. Let's call it crypto services. And they will offer them through their subsidiary Claire. And with that statement, Bank Claire also said that it is hiring a current crypto expert, Alain Kuntz, as its head of digital assets, effective immediately, and that the crypto push is a response to demand among its younger clientele who wish to invest in digital asset classes. That's what they say. If it has any connection with the ongoing market right now, with the uprising of cryptocurrencies, who knows? But I think the step is an important one. It is the first big state-backed bank to come out and offer those services to everyday people. And I think this will tremendously push the adoption of cryptocurrencies among everyday people that probably don't know yet of cryptocurrencies. But of course, there's also the other side of the coin that says if you are not the holder of your keys, they are not your coins. I know that problem. In my opinion, I think the focus here should lay on the adoption here, because a lot of people don't have the knowledge it takes to just manage their crypto funds themselves. It's not a lot of knowledge, but you get my point. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think of that move of that state-backed bank here in Switzerland. Do you think it will help adoption of cryptocurrency, or do you see a problem with state-backed banks or banks in general that are offering cryptocurrency services and offering cryptocurrencies to people without the people knowing that they should be the owners of the keys and not the banks for them? Let me know in the comments down below. That would be very interesting for me. Thanks a lot for listening. If you enjoyed that shorter episode, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.